When you're sort of talking about people like you, people like me today,
right wing.
We were not around 400 years ago during the slave trade. King Charles is not personally responsible. Nobody today is personally responsible for the slave trade. And I hear your point, and I hear the fact that racism still exists today, and many of the institutional difficulties that we see today stem from these historical grievances.
Thank you.
However, nobody today caused the slave trade.
Yeah.
Nobody alive today financially benefits from the slave trade today. And so I think it's incredibly, I think, disingenuous to actually look at these arguments and actually say that we can trace back exactly who benefited where.
We cannot. So let me just give you this one point, and I know we're running out of time. I'll just say this one thing. Firstly, the British Empire took away our culture as black people, our mother tongue, our language, and most importantly, our surnames. You know me as Iman Ayton. That is not my African name. I am half Nigerian, half African. So you're going to talk about the past, Rima. It may not occur to you. You are able to dismiss it because it doesn't affect you directly, but it affects me. My name is Iman Ayton. So every single day, I write my name, Iman Ayton. Every single day, I have to talk on TV, Iman Ayton. Ayton is a slave owner name. It is not my
your mother's tongue, and that's, I think it's brilliant.
You get it.
Today,
you get it.
Brilliant.
So you want to forget about the past? I can't forget about the past because we still feel it today. You feel it today.
What I am saying is that you today can now sit on Sky News and talk about the impact of slavery.
Whilst paying for slave owners. I paid off slave owners.
Okay, so slave owners, nobody knows.
2015.
No slave owner from the Atlantic slave trade is alive today. None of them.
Yes, I paid as a descendant of slave 400 years later. So I know you think you have a point, but you don't have a point because I contributed to the compensation of slave owners up until 2015. My mum paid, I paid, and my granny paid, and we were all descendants of slaves. So I, as a slave...
Let's have a conversation without talking over each other.
We are. I have to just make sure
ultimately, so we're talking about the Atlantic slave trade.
Yes,
slavery has occurred across the world throughout various different empires. As I said, I'm half Moroccan, I'm a North African girl, and these countries themselves have also been partially responsible for the Barbary slave trade, for example. So should the Moroccan kingdom be paying reparations to the Cornish people or people on the coast of France? Ultimately, slavery, unfortunately, was a